Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back for your match reaction for Everton 4, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. Or 2, sorry. Felt like 1. It's your boy Sachin at EFC Riccinho on Twitter. Yesterday, right after the match, Dave and I did a little bit of live on YouTube, so go check that out. Thank you if you watched that. We've had a bunch of increase in the viewership. I got 1,000 views in the last video. When I checked the live yesterday, it was 1.7K before I went to bed. So massive thank you for all those supporting. We love you, especially those coming, new, coming from Colombia or wherever else you may be. We really appreciate it. Welcome to the best club in the world. But let's get straight into it. So straight into the team. We knew a few changes would be made. We knew Gomez, we knew Allen weren't available. So we have Davies and Gylfi coming in, and it's a worrisome. You lose a bit of the engine and Allen, and Brighton, as we know, like to play an attacking, open style. Hit the post 5 times against United. Probably should have taken the points, but they didn't. So I was a little bit worried. Needed a big game out of Doucouré because he's going to play that screening role and kind of mop up. And then, back line, no changes. Forwards, no changes, because why would you switch to that? Especially with the way we're going. So the match, we look positive. We start well. We could have scored 2 minutes in. Dom, with the form he's in, you expect him to probably score that, but hits the target, good save, really good tackle by Doucouré. You look at the pressing since the start of the year, fantastic. Like it's not a mistake that we're getting these turnovers in dangerous parts of the pitch and then breaking and getting chances. Like Hamas's goal yesterday, his first, same thing. As the Calvert-Lewin chance at minute 2, we win the ball in their half of the field in the middle and just break and clinical, but don't get that goal. Thankfully, we do get the goal a bit later. Dom gets a very nice header. You expect that. He's flying still. I brought him in my fantasy team. I brought him and Hamas in my fantasy team, so I felt good. Felt really good with that start. We were dictating the match. Could get the second, and then same old shite every other game, right? Pickford cost us, and I was not happy. It's like that same old shit. But I don't even know what happens. Ball's super wet, slides off his fingers. Mape, credit to him, gets it. But I put a poll on Twitter: whose mistake was worse, Pickford or Ederson? Because Ederson had a howler against Leeds. Corner came, just hit his hands, fell. I would personally say that Pickford's is worse, solely because we see it every week, and Ederson did make a few top saves after that, but both are really bad, and Ederson doesn't make them that often, Pickford does, so really worrying, but like I've said in the weeks past, Pickford keeps making mistakes, and we just keep cruising, credit to the team, credit to the manager, because these are the same players that quit on the last couple managers, and they showed a lot of fight, and Yeri, I'm going to give him the man of the match because I like giving unpopular man of the matches, as you guys know, and Hamas, 2 goals and assists, ran the show. But Yeri gets that second goal, puts us 2-0 right before halftime, and that's vital. If we want to push on and do get the 3 points, you need to have that response before halftime. You can't go in there 1-1, let the other team have that confidence. You have that doubt. You need to go back. We dominated that first half. We need to get that second goal, and Yeri did. Great header, great ball in. Cruising in now into halftime. Carlo is going to say more of the same. Second half comes out. Hamas gets 2 goals. The third of ours was, like I said, off of a turnover. 4th goal, what a team goal. Just brilliant pass from Iwobi to Doucouré. Easy finish once he squares that back. But my overall thoughts are, 1, I'm really impressed with Gylfi and Davies, especially when Davies went to right back. He had a huge block that, I think was just as important as a goal, because I think it was 3-1 at the time. And, they go 3-2, it's game on. Everyone who watches this team knows that a 1 goal or 2 goal lead is nothing. So that block, I love that. He didn't really do anything wrong. I saw some people saying he didn't have a great game. I really don't know what he has to do. Like, you want him 5 through balls, 3 assists, 2 goals. What do you want from the guy? Like, we have Hamas, we have Doucouré, we have a lot of quality, and he always asked for him. He put in a shift at right back. He put in a shift at center mid. kept the ball moving, didn't give any giveaways, you know. And same with Gylfi. Like the spotlight's off of these two players now, and their quality is elevated. So I don't like seeing those shouts on Twitter. I don't like those because yes, I slagged them off last year and rightfully so. But now you see we're a different team. We are back to where we belong. And I know it's 7 games, but when was the last time we did this? We won 7 games on the trot, 1894. So I'm saying this is a new team. Those two players impressed me. I'm still gonna give my man of the match to Yeri because he had 3 huge blocks. I think it was Mape where he gets slotted in and he's going for the far post and Yeri blocks it, but that's a goal saved. Yeri had 3 vital blocks, comes up with a goal to put us ahead 2-1, and I have to give it to him. But I really want to give credit to the 2 players coming in, Gylfi and Davies, because the spotlight's kind of off of them. You can see that, you know, James, Doucouré, Richie and Dom are getting all the accolades, you know. So I don't think there's a pressure on them to perform. So their game has been elevated for that and for the fact we have way more quality in the side. So they have a lesser role and we have a better team. So those 2 things combined, I think, have helped them quite a bit. And as you see, I was worried because Brighton are a good team. You know, anyone who watches this league week in and week out knows that they're no slouch, despite them only having 3 points. So I was worried, you know, because Davies and Gylfi, we saw them they don't put in tackles, so they didn't last year. But yesterday I thought they were great. I thought they were really good. And they allowed the skilled players, the quality to really show. You know, James, best player I've seen play for us since probably Arteta. You know, Dom, flying. Richie, shame he had to come off, but I think he'll be okay. For the derby, and that's where we have to turn, we'll have Allen back, we'll have Richie back. Hopefully Richie doesn't go on international duty to Brazil because I know what it means to him and he deserves it, but this is the first match against Liverpool we can win in 10 years. And we go 15 points, top. I know I tweeted every game because I'm unapologetic. I mentioned it yesterday. The amount of piss that people take out of me for supporting Everton the last 5 years, I'm going to be just as obnoxious as these cop-bites. So, sorry, not the best blue behavior, but everyone makes fun of me over here, and I'm going to let them have it now because we're flying, like I said. 7 in a row, first time since 1895. Dare I say we get the trophy and the top 4 finish because, oh God, we deserve it, and we'll be so happy. But I'm just taking it one match at a time. I've always looked forward to the matches, but I've always been prepared for them to ruin my weekend. So now it's great to have these matches on Saturday morning early, and we just cruise to a win. We don't even get out of second gear. Did it look like that yesterday? No. It looked like, okay, we had a little bit of nervy periods, but we soak it up. They get the second in stoppage time, great hit. But we're not really having to fight for it. We're cruising. We're allowing our quality to speak for itself. So I'm really looking forward to the Liverpool match. Kind of annoyed they moved it to 12:30 local time, so 6:30 over here in Minneapolis. But I love those matches. The derby I went to was at 12:30. I remember it was pouring rain, standing outside a Black Horse pub in the went to the I forget the shop across the street, but didn't know it opened at 10. So me and another Yankoon over there were standing outside first in line, sipping on Carling, getting drenched, but. That was the last 12:30 a.m. derby. Sam Allardyce, Wayne Rooney got subbed off at 60 minutes. Was pissed, but wouldn't give that for anything in the world. One of the best experiences of my life. And so we didn't lose that one. 0-0 draw. Please, please, please. Can we get the 3 points? Dom, Richie, James getting goals. Allen flying into Firmino. Please, let's Holgate 2.0 him. Let's just go and show them we mean business. I don't want to go in there with fear. Like the FA Cup 5th round last year, that was bullshit. That pissed me off. You had Curtis Jones running the show. Curtis Jones should not be running the fucking show against first teamers. Still shite. Anyways, we need a win. I want to beat them so badly. But anyways, enjoy the international break, Blues. I'm going golfing next weekend with some mates up at a cabin, so I know I'll be enjoying it. Come back, recharge, and ready to go for the derby. Up the fucking toffees, Colin Chong.